All right, guys. So I'm not actually going to do the matrix portion of this. I'm more interested in you guys knowing how to put these equations together. So that's what I'm going to focus more on in this video. Just make sure that you're, checking your answers if you've already done some of these and going from there. Now on number one, our variables are going to be children and adults. So let's type that in. Maybe C for children, A for adults, and make sure you insert that. CA, CA. And the two totals that they give us here would be the 5,050 and the 2,200 people. Now, people is going to be similar to your items and your objects, so that's going to be 2,200 people. And then 5,050, since that has a dollar sign, that means that your numbers are going to be found within the problem. So 150 for children, $4 for adults, $4 for adults. And I'll let you find the solution to that. Those are your two equations though. Number two, so our variables are going to be our shrubs and trees. So I'm just going to type that in. S for shrubs, T for trees. Now, both of those are variables that I don't like to use because remember, S can be easily confused with a number 5, which has already happened in one of my classes, and T looks like a plus sign, but it is what it is. Now, this one does give us both totals. Both totals are your 487 and your 232. Now, since both totals are reflecting the same description, they're both dollar signs. That means all four numbers that I need for my blanks are going to be found within the word problem. So 487, 232. Now for 487, you get 13 shrubs, 4 trees, 13 and 4, and then you get 6 shrubs, 2 trees, 6 and 2. Okay. Number 3, our variables are going to be students and adults, students and adults. As for student, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. That way I don't make such a long video. So let's do that. SA. Now our totals, they're giving them to us is 560 people and totaled 916. So let's do that. 916 is a dollar amount. 560 reflects people. So that means there's my 1 and 1 here. And 916, you get your numbers from within the problem. So students were charged 125 and adults were charged 225. Number 4. Your variables, adults and children. So same thing, A for adults, C children. Go ahead and put those in. Adults, C. Okay, now your two totals are found within. One of them is 500 tickets. Most people have overlooked that one. This one also says total. So 500 tickets is an object, an item, so 1 and 1. The 3,300, that is money. So since it is money, that means you're going to find the numbers that you need for the blanks within. So 750 for adults and $4 for children. Number 5, she went into PetSmart. What did we get? We got goldfish and turtles. So G, goldfish, T, turtles. Let's go ahead and write that in. GT, GT. My totals are in there, $20 and $27. So we're gonna do that. 27, 20. That means both, since both of them reflect the same type of total, they're both money, you're gonna find your numbers within. So 4G, 3T, 4G, 3T, 5G, 1T, 5 and 1. Okay, you guys punch it into matrix. Perimeter, this is one that is one of the tricky ones. So we're talking about width and length. Your total is perimeter, or your total is the 40. That is the one total that they give you. When we're talking about perimeter, remember that's adding up all the sides. And when you add up all the sides, you notice that you don't have just one width on a rectangle. You have two widths and two lengths when you add up all the sides of a rectangle. So it's just, let me just do this, WL, WL. So it's 2 and 2 instead of 1 and 1. Now the other one is the one you have to translate. So width is 4, less means minus. Then is that turnaround phrase, 5 times the length is written as 5L. So you get W equals 5L minus 4 once you flip that around. But you want both variables on the same side, so you subtract 5L minus 5L. W is in the front, so I have to make sure I bring it down first. So you get 1, -5, and then -4. Okay, yes, it's okay that 2 of those numbers are negative. You're still going to get a positive answer, a positive solution. Your variables here, puppies, kittens. PK, PK. Now we get a total of 23 puppies and kittens. Is sold a total of 23 puppies and kittens. But the other one is the one that we have to translate. Sold, they sold a total of, so it's equal 9, more is plus, than is that turnaround phrase. Now, since I didn't have a variable on this side, I have to bring my equation out before I continue. What do you have more of? Ask yourself, what do you have more of? What do you have less of? It says more puppies. So P is going to go on this side, K is going to go on this side. And then we're going to flip it. And now you want both variables on the same side, so minus K. So you get 1, -1, and 9. Number 8, that is one that was actually on one of a previous assignment. So your variables are Al and Bob. It was on a previous assignment, so I'm hoping that since you had already done it, you didn't have as much trouble with it, but some people did. So let's go. Let's go over it. Your one total is 80. Now 80, usually since it's money, you want to put in a price here, but you don't have a dollar amount for each one of them. It doesn't give it to you in the word problem. And it's also not talking about coins. It's not like Al and Bob are pennies and nickels. So this is actually our 1 and 1. Okay. Now the second one's the one you have to translate. So it says Al has, he has a total. So it's equal 5 more than tells you to flip twice Bob's amount. So 2 times Bob. So we get A equals, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it. So it becomes 2 Bob minus plus 5. And you want Al and Bob to be on the same side. So minus 2B So you end up with a positive Al minus 2 Bob equals 5 on this side once that cancels out. Couple more. Your two variables are senior citizen and child. So as for senior, oh Lord. Sorry, I'm typing with the pen in my hand, so I don't have to keep picking it up and putting it down. So just be very careful if you decide to use the letter S as a variable and the totals. Total of $75. And they took in 67 on the second day. So both of those totals, 75, reflect a dollar amount. So that means I'm going to have the numbers here. 9 child, 3 senior. So 3 and 9. 8 senior, 5 child. 8 and 5. Last one. This is the one some people have been having trouble on, which I guess I could understand, but still. It gives you the variables. Y is the number of 3 credit, X the number of 2 credit classes. Okay, just because one of these doesn't reflect a dollar amount. So X is 2 credit, Y is 3 credit. Okay, so I'm going to fill it in with my XY. And find the totals. Now in total, it's taken 6 classes altogether and the total of 15 credits. Now this is that one, like on the review, we had to pay attention to what each number describes. So 6 classes and 15 credits. Okay. Now, both of these numbers, the other numbers that you can get from the word problem describe credits. So those credits are going to go here. And 2 goes with X, 3 goes with Y, making this my 1 and 1. All right. Now, if you're still confused on some of these or you need to come in and do matrix, go ahead. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow and good luck on your test.